Ladies and gentlemen, the 2007 Bentley GTC GT convertible. Indigo blue. It's beautiful and it's in great shape. We're going to put this convertible top down before I get out of the car. As long as I turn the button the correct way. Just so you know, the convertible top works. Welcome to Celebrity Cars, folks. We're located in Las Vegas. You come here on vacation, you want to come see some fancy cars, come check us out. We've got muscle cars, exotic cars, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, all these cool cars in here. We've got old school Cadillacs, Firebirds. We've got it all. So come check us out. But today you clicked on this 2007 Bentley GTC. I'm looking at the odometer. The odometer shows 43,535. Probably gonna do some test drives in it and stuff like that, so it might change just a little bit, but all you need to know, just over 43,000 original miles it shows on the odometer. The wood in here looks terrific. There's been some customizations to the interior. There's been customizations to the outside of the car, some extra skirts, some special wheels, and we got a pretty nice car here. So welcome to Celebrity Cars. I'm the guy that, I'm your living, breathing condition report. We get these cars in, maybe you're sitting in New York, other side of the country. You don't want to get on a plane right now. You want to know the overall condition of this car. Maybe you're really particular about a blue one. You want to make sure the paint's in really good shape. That's why I'm here. I go over every square inch of this sucker and make sure it's something that you want to take home. Okay, I'm going to close this door up while we're talking because we don't need this extra light in here right now. And as you see, it's a beautiful blue. 2007, it's going to have some road wear to it because it's, 43 and change miles on it, 1,000 and change on it. I kind of walk around, make sure I don't see anything like a great big scrape from hitting a garage door or driving into a bush, curb rash, finger smudges from touching a spot in the car too many times with dirty fingers, all those kinds of things. That's what we're going to go over. For a 2007 with 43,000 and change on the odometer, folks, this car is in really, really nice shape. It just really is. There's some minimal wear in the interior. There's some light scratches in the clear coat, which means, you got to call your fancy detailer down the street or get some of that old stuff off of your shelf at home and get some of these lighter scratches out. I don't think, if there are any major gouges or scratches or chunks or some of these customized body panels don't line up perfectly, I'm going to point it out to you, okay? So you can get all this stuff taken care of on your own. But if you found this video first, make sure you go to celebritycars.com. You can find out how many owners it's had. You can find out all the service records and such. I'm not going over that today. I'm just going over the beautiful shape of this Bentley, okay? Let's see, let's get started here. Let's go up front. I like to start up front because this is where the environment and road wear, happens first. And let me start with blue, 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 blue. Why'd I do that? Well, some of these body parts sometimes can get painted and all. I'm letting you know that to my eyes, they're all the same color. I don't see any extra painting up here. Could I be wrong? Yeah, but this is all very, very equal and looks absolutely beautiful. This chrome grille is in beautiful shape. The Bentley logo up here is in beautiful shape. From time to time, my eyes wander across some normal road wear. So there's a small mark right there. I'm gonna start picking this apart. I'm gonna annoy my camera guy because these are really hard things to see. There's a little watermark down here. There's a small mark right here that you can barely see. You can see it in the reflection of my finger. I'll move nice and slow. You see how picky I'm getting here, folks? And also, hold on, around here, I know that's a little bit of wax in there, Let's see if there's any clear bra over the front of this car. I can't tell, but for some reason, it feels like it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with a no. There's no clear bra up here. This chrome is beautiful. Headlights, barely any patina to them at all, just really light, normal road wear. Down here, I'm gonna get my face 6 inches from the car, just to make sure I'm looking at what I'm supposed to be. I see a small mark right there, small mark here in this carbon fiber piece. Another one there. Folks, don't let any of this stuff get excited. I know you can barely even see it on the camera. That's why I'm here. Light, light, light scratch under here from time to time, like maybe right here, you know, curb or whatever. No great big chunks, nothing that worries me whatsoever. I would feel great big, hard, solid grooves in here if there was anything I needed to worry about. My hands are just getting dirty because, you know, it's the undercarriage. Okay, come on over here. You want to see a real chip? There we go. I'll point out a real chip to you. See that? That's how picky I get up here front, folks. Other than that, there's really nothing. Are there a couple really small, itty-bitty normal road wears? Folks, you have to expect that. The car's been driven. But nothing major. I've already showed you. And this is surprisingly in very, very nice condition up front here. Surprisingly, well, it's a dark color. You know, it's 2007. It's over 10 years old, crying out loud. You can obviously tell that this car is extremely well taken care of. Here's the whole hood. Again, I mentioned earlier in this recording that there's a couple light scratches in the clear coat. This is just from normal microfiber towels, from a leaf falling out of the sky, from a you know, wind blowing while you're driving down the highway, and just some, you know, grains of sand go across it. It's all very, very minor. I don't have any chips or chunks that got lots of dust. I don't have anything to point out. will point out that yes, you get a really nice fancy polish and go over this car, throw some wax on it, and 80% to 90% of these light scratches in the clear coat will go away. It's just, I do it all the time. I know what it looks like. So this is a very, very nice car. A whopping 4 of us work here. We don't have all the time in the world to care for every one of these cars, but that's why I'm here. We take the extra steps here. Windshield wipers seem to be great. The top of the dashboard I can see looks beautiful. The windshield looks good. I don't see anything jumping out and telling me that you know, it needs to be replaced. I don't see any chunks. I do see a small mark right above the window right there. I see 2 more over there, very mild ones, not in the windshield, in the paint. Very mild, folks. Nothing to get excited about. Okay, looking over this part, we're going to do the interior in a couple minutes. I'm just kind of skirting around the top here, this chrome piece around the edge. This is all in good shape. Every once in a while I see a minor little scratch like right there. I see a couple light ones right here. Super light, folks. You've got to remember the age of this car and its mileage. This chrome is in good shape, but it does have those hairline deals from, you know, touching, opening and closing the door, microfiber towels, blah, 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 so on and so forth. This side mirror looks good. I didn't look at the other one. This is just normal wear, normal everything. I don't have anything to point out to you except it's just nice and blue and, you know, could use shining up. Here's the rest of this piece here. It's nice and beautiful. Yes, I was correct about those just very mild marks up there. This looks good. And we're back up front to the hood. I'm gonna look at the windshield again. It's beautiful. I don't see any small chips. Okay, let's hunker down here to the front driver's side fender. I got some dust. This is all in good shape. Sure front. We will check these wheels for certain. They're a very low profile wheel. There is no curb rash, and this chrome is spectacular. The barrels are spectacular. And these wheels fit, these wheel wells, really nice. This all lines up real nice. This is all very nice. Now, we can see some additional kit stuff put down here. Got a little extra carbon fiber, some extra moldings. It all seems to be done just fine. I grab a hold of these pieces all the time to make sure they're not getting ready to fall off. Seems to be on there very good. All this lines up good, a little bit of wax left over. Looking down the side of the car, I don't see one ding. All this is good. I'm going to grab it again and shake it. This is all in there very, very good. This door looks great. This chrome molding looks great. I see a small chip, some touch-up paint put on it. Just in this location and this location. The rest of it looks really good. This is all nice and clean in here. I cleaned it yesterday myself. This looks good. Door handle, just a couple little marks inside. I'm not gonna see how dirty my hands have gotten. I'm not touching anything anymore until I have a towel in my hand. These are just some fingerprints. Small chip that might have had some touch-up paint put on it right there. Very, very small, very mild. Let's check this wheel. No curb rash, not even a glimpse, and beautiful. This lines up really well. Still all the same blue. Up here on this trunk, you can see some of those light scratches in the clear coat that I told you about. No, my fingernail can't go into any of them, and I'm pretty sure, like I said a couple times before now, a good polish will make those go away, okay? Just clear coat stuff, folks. Nothing to get worried about. All right, back here in the rear bumper, this is where people, you know, get their luggage and stuff, groceries out of the back of the trunk, and they scratch the crap out of this all the time. This looks just like the rest of the car. Some mild scratches in that clear coat that we've discussed 100 times. And all this back here, the exact same thing, but beautiful blue. I don't see any dents, I don't see any dings. Nobody drove into anything over here on this side. Nobody banged into anything over here. This rear diffuser, I guess, if you want to call it, back here. Carbon fiber, it's very tasteful. It's very nice. And I don't feel any damage whatsoever. All one piece and all real nice. This is all good. Taillights look great too, folks. All right, we're gonna work our way up the passenger side, looking at all this. Same condition the rest of the car, nice and blue. Okay. See, right there, little touch-up paint, little mark, about the size of my fingernail, very mild, no ding, just a little mark. It's on top of the paint as well. It's not in the paint or anything. All this looks great. Back to the wheel. Not one curb rash. Beautiful. All this looks good. Some dust. Okay, and we'll get back down here to this molding over here. I'm going to grab this side, shake it. Very, very tightly secure on there. Every once in a while, I see just a small little patina things going on here. Small little road wear. Okay, there is a small mark chunk right here. It's very small, very mild. It's just, you know, no smooth, little chunk. Smooth. Okay, nothing's broken. Well, I guess it is a little bit, but boy, do you have to climb all the way down here to look at it. You can't see this unless you climb all the way down here. See what you get at celebrity cars? This is a pain in the butt to do this, to be very honest with you, but I mean, this is what we got to do in order to, you know, make sure you're comfortable with your purchase. You could come here and look at this car and still go home and watch this video and go over some things that you might have missed. Wheel cavity's great. Here's our final wheel. And then I'm gonna have to clean my hands before we climb in this car, that's for sure. Oh, side mirror. That might be the worst mark on the whole car. And it's not even bad. But there it is. It is what it is. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. There we go. There's the exterior of the car. Let's take a look at the interior now. Ugh, I should really do something about my hands. I don't normally do this. We're going to break for 1 second. I got to wash my hands. This is awful. All right, I'm back. I had to do that. Look, clean hands. Okay. Starting the passenger side, since we're over here. Now, there's been some customizations done to this interior. I'm not really sure where. Let's just, you know, keep in mind that this car is well over 10 years old. It's got a cream interior, and there's a little discoloration. This color is not the same as this color. This color is not the same as this color. This color is the same as this color. To be fair, it looks Very nice in here, folks. I can't beat it up too much. Some of the customization to, say, the top part of this door. Please, Quincy, if you could work your way down here, I would like the people to see this seam. So this is customized, but it's not Bentley. Customized here, very nice, but not Bentley. Seems to be original Bentley here. Just some that's, hey, to each his own. Some people want to customize things. This wood is beautiful. The buttons are great. Got a little bit of wear getting in and out of here, just a couple small marks right there. Getting in and out of the car seems to be just fine. A couple very light abrasions of getting in and out of the car. Carpet seems to be beautiful. No funny smells coming out of here. This seat, once again, not sure if this is Bentley or not, but it's very nice, and it's full of moisture and it's very comfortable. Armrests in there look pretty good. This cavity looks pretty good. The dashboard looks good, and there's nobody kicked any big marks up here. And this wood looks very nice as well. I don't see any cracks in it. I'm going to pull this seat forward by doing this, and look at the back seat here. And the back seat looks nice and clean. Going to kind of sort of let the camera do the work. Let's walk around this part, Quincy, and look at these sections here. So it looks good. Once again, you have some color difference here. I don't really know what's going on here, but you know, a little bit of dirt, a little bit of patina, a little bit of, I'm not really sure what's going on. So this location, oh Jesus. Let's look down here. There's a little bit of patina going on down here. I'm not really sure if it's glue, where my thumb is pointing right here. The wood is very nice. Got another little instance right there. You know, I don't mean to pick apart this interior. It's very nice. It just has a couple things that just need to be addressed. If you notice this location here, this is separating just a little bit, as well as the top of that one. Just not as connected as it normally. Everything seems to function. Everything looks good. I'm going to open up the driver's side door here. This is all the same here. If you could work the camera down here. Look at this stitching. And then the inside of the door panels is very attractive, light wood in there. It's beautiful. And in here seems to be very nice. I see a couple marks here that I can definitely get these out with a cleaning product, I believe. But there are a couple marks right there. Power seats work just fine. And I always check out this bolster getting in and out of the car. It's fine. It's fine. Once again, I'm letting the camera do the work. Seams are all there. Nothing's popping out. Nothing's god awful. Okay. Steering wheel. Small mark on the steering wheel right there. The wood around the gauges is perfect. The wood around these vents is perfect. Always double check this wood. My eyes cover every portion of it, make sure there aren't any cracks in it. It's always very prone to cracks. Wow, it's beautiful shape. Pulling this up, this all looks terrific as well. It's beautiful. There's no marks on any of these buttons. All of them are very clear, as if they were made yesterday. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I got nothing. Rearview mirror is great. Visors are fine. Yeah, boom, there you go. Let's look at the engine. All right. I'll hit that one more time. There's your Bentley power plant. It's nice and clean in there. Wow. Just a couple little watermarks down here below where the hood meets the car. That's just a couple watermarks, folks. That'll clean up real nice and easy. Other than that, it looks terrific in here. Once again, go to celebritycars.com, see a couple little detailed pictures if you want to blow things up or anything like that. All right, hood's down. We did not look inside the trunk. Let's look inside the trunk. Got the key in my pocket. Gonna hit this trunk button. Let's hope the trunk opens. Oh, yes. Seems very fresh carpet. Nobody spilled anything back here. Seems to me the spare has disappeared, just so you know that. But the tools all seem to be present. So keep that in mind about the spare, folks. And everything else looks pretty darn good. All these cavities, a couple little watermarks and stuff like that, but other than that, it's nice and clean. All right. The assist trunk worked just fine. Folks, hey, there we go. We're gonna go outside, we're gonna drive it around the block, we're gonna make sure it brakes, we're gonna make sure it shifts, we're gonna make sure the steering wheel doesn't shake, we're gonna make sure the brake pedal sounds good, make sure we don't hear any rotors going, all those things. Let's go give this car a ride. We'll be right back. Okay, as promised, we're gonna go for a quick ride around the block in this 2007 Bentley GTC convertible. Indigo blue. My foot's on the brake. I'm gonna take this really fancy key right here and stick it in the ignition. All right. If I don't put my seatbelt on, this car's pretty much gonna yell at me by the time I finish things up here. The odometer shows 43,535. Like I said, that might change a little bit. The clock works. Let's see, what else can I point out? We seem to be up at operating temperature. Gonna hit this button, so we probably get some navigation on there. I'm not really sure which button to hit there. Which button do I hit to make that go away? Hey, accept. That'll work. Continue. There we go. Got some old school navigation in here since it's a 2007 model. My foot's on the brake. Gonna engage drive. And I'm going to shut up for a minute. You can hear how quiet this car is. We're going to drive down the street. Okay, 3, 2, 1, brakes. There's no vibration in my pedal. Steering wheel's not doing weird things. Transmission's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Super nice and quiet in here. My climate control is on. I can hear it. We got about 70 degrees today, but the sun's shining in here, so it's keeping me nice in room temperature. It's a very nice car. Speed bump number 1. Took it like a champ. No extra rattles, no extra clunks, nothing. One more. Beautiful. Okay. All right, we're going to accelerate a little harder now. Go back to the showroom. Crappy road. If you saw the steering wheel shake, it's really not that big of a deal. So we only got up to about 50 miles an hour. We don't have time to go out on the highway. We don't have those roads around here. We just kind of sort of get the basics. If you've got any additional questions, we're happy to answer them. Give us a call, 702-818-1031. But in the meantime, we just have a very, very pretty GTC Bentley here, folks, and it's ready for you. That's it. That's all I've got. 702-818-1031. This is a beautiful, beautiful ride. Get in line. We'll see you next time.